How's it going, everybody? It's Nova, and welcome back to another episode of KerPOWcraft. As you can tell, we're on the main screen because, well, a little birdie has told us that we have been pranked. So, I'm gonna definitely get on to see what happened and who it could have been. Let's take care of this so we can get out of here. That thing is off. That's kind of weird. Pretty sure it should have been on. I mean, that's actually off. It's not been like messed up due to just logging back in. So let's head down here. Alright, so we know the water is flowing. Let's just head all the way down, I guess. Let's see what we can find. Gotta watch out for this guy. Is he alright? Did he get pranked? No. Okay. Alright, well, he's good. I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't really see... No, wait, that sign wasn't there before. Wait a sec. What the... FRP was here. Check your... Oh, okay. Okay, so I just got confirmation that this sign actually meant check your tower. So... Okay, so that must mean that there's something up there. So let's see if we can see what it is. I was gonna fly out there, but it might be easier just to use the ladder. Yeah. Ooh. Wait. Is that light? Wait a second. What is that? How is... Oh, there must be something there. Yep. Someone put a megatorch there. Although I don't really know why they put a megatorch there and then turned the farm off. Unless, was the farm already off? I don't think it was. When I went to do my AFK session, I'm pretty sure it was on. I'm pretty sure I saw the lights going on and off. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe they turned the farm off to put the megatorch down and then... I don't know, maybe they just didn't do it. They just left, but yeah. Either way, they got me. They either turned the farm off or used a megatorch to stop any mobs from spawning here so that the farm wouldn't work anyway, while I was in an AFK session. Alright, I see how it is. Well, I kind of have an idea of who it was. If it's the FRP, I'm pretty sure that stands for something... So, for Philantis something pranksters. They clearly said FRP. So, I think we know who did this, and I think that it's pretty obvious at this point who's to blame. So, I'm gonna go take that down, because that would be pretty bad if we kept it up there. This... We take that out. I guess we get a free megatorch from it, so, thanks, Philantis pranksters. But now we gotta remove this block and be really careful. Alright, so now the farm is completely fixed. I guess we gotta start thinking about how to get revenge. So that will be on my mind as well. But I think the best thing that we should be doing is getting back to the episode at hand. So today's episode number is number 8, and we're actually starting it unofficially off right here where we designed this floor last episode. And as you can tell, looking at the floor, it's been some time. It's been probably a couple of days or so, maybe almost a week. And yeah, I am still digging this floor design. Now, I actually forgot about making it in here, and that's mainly because I was kind of debating whether or not to either continue this design in here or just make this like area kind of its own design. I think I kind of want to make that, you know, its own design because, well, basically, I mean, it's really the central part of everything. I mean, this storage room is basically the central part of this main castle. So I think we're gonna like maybe wait a little bit on what to design this floor with, but it'll basically be kind of a similar variant to this. I mean, it'll definitely have marble, acacia planks, glowstone, oak planks, you know, and even the orange concrete powder. So that's something that we're going to be working on at some point between episodes. And looking at my levels here, we have 55 levels, and we have a lot of diamonds. Now, I actually recently visited Phalantis. I visited Tolbert recently, and he actually gave me some diamonds. So, that prank over there, I mean, you know, maybe we'll let him slide since he did give us, like, what? Like, pretty much he gave us, like, 2 stacks of diamonds, and I was like, wow. I mean, because, I mean, he knows, I guess, how much I was struggling with getting diamonds. I don't know why I was struggling so much. Maybe I was not spending as much time in the mines. But the reason why I wanted some diamonds was because I wanted to make myself kind of a new or a backup set of armor and tools that's all, you know, enchanted up. And that's why I have these 55 levels. So we're going to go and we're probably just going to make a set of diamond armor and a set of diamond tools. And we're going to enchant them with as much as we can handle, I guess. As much as we can handle with this 55 levels. There's something called lifesteal. So maybe we'll put this enchantment on this new diamond sword and see what that does. That would be kind of cool. If you're fighting like a bunch of monsters, a bunch of mobs, and they just keep tearing you down, if you have lifesteal on your sword, that probably means that you can just steal the life from them and it'll heal you. So that will be a great enchantment to have on the sword. Because, well, getting mobbed by lots of entities, lots of mobs, is kind of bad. Alright, so that little enchanting session led to getting this diamond sword with Unbreaking 3, Sweeping Edge 3, Rune 2, I have no idea what that does, Looting 3, and Lifesteal 2, which as you can tell is the max of Lifesteal. We put Unbreaking 3 on our chest plate, Protection 4 on the diamond leggings, and Feather Falling 4 and Depth Shredder 3 on the diamond boots. So that's kind of it. And actually this our war box is the Easter basket that we got from the Easter event, and we changed the name and we changed the color. We also have a few other boxes. We have the rocket box, which basically just has a store of a lot of rockets. We have the ender box, which stores a lot of ender pearls, and the red box, which is like the redstone box, but I'm still kind of populating that a bit. Today, we are going to be setting up that shop at spawn. So finally, we can place these ender chests down into that shop, but we're going to first have to design this shop. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop into a testing world and work on the design so that we could show it off, and then we could build it in the area that I have picked at spawn. Alright, so here is my progress. Yeah, it is not that great. I'm just kidding. This is not my progress. Oh wow, that blew up a lot less than I thought it would. Now that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is my progress. Check it out. I'm inside the tower that I built. This place took me probably about 3-4 hours to build, and I didn't really include any of the progress reports until I had finished because basically you guys will get to see those little progress reports when I actually build this on the server. But I'll give you guys a little tour for now. I really honestly have no idea if this looks good. I just kind of threw a bunch of blocks together that I thought would kind of represent my own kingdom and kind of what we're all about and kind of what I want this shop to be selling and stuff like that. You know, I mean, there was some, you know, kind of interesting designs that I did, and I mean, really, this is kind of supposed to be a spire. I'm not really sure if that's the right word to use, but a spire is basically like really, really tall kind of watchtower type thing. So I guess you could also call it a watchtower, but yeah, that's pretty much the purpose. So this is the room. This is the top of the watchtower, where you can look out over there, down below, to see all the buildings that are going to be surrounding the tower. And basically, you can actually also shoot stuff through these fence posts. So if you wanted to hit, you know, some zombies or whatever, you know, or you could hit some players if you were evil, then you could if you wanted to. But it's basically kind of just a watchtower to check out the surroundings and, you know, watch things, I guess. And if you look at the ceiling, it's kind of got an interesting design. It's basically just a red circle. But then there are these dark oak trapdoors. And if we just kind of jump up here into the top part. On the top, there's another red circle on the outskirts. And there is this little kind of like area. So, I mean, if you were flying, you know, if you were flying over and you wanted to get in here for some reason just to go to the top of the watchtower, I don't know why, but there are these obsidian pressure plates, and the obsidian pressure plates are made by the Cork mod. They're basically pressure plates that only work when players walk over them. So no mobs can get in and whatever. So you could just pop right in whenever you want. If, let's say, that there was just tons of zombies down there, or I don't know, you were trying to get in. This is kind of like the back way. This is kind of like the secret cool entrance that no one else knows about except, you know, only the cool people, the select few. And it also provides a nice little kind of like window, so you can tell if it's day or night, although you could also probably look out there. But just in case you were wondering and you were looking up here, you can also tell from the ceiling. Now as we go down this spiral staircase, and as you can tell, there's actually like a layer of glass. I don't think this will be black stained glass in the real thing, I think it'll be red. But there's a layer of glass, and in between the layer of glass and the wall, I've inlaid some lit redstone lamps. That's right. They are pre-lit redstone lamps. I think it's just like a redstone lamp and a redstone torch. And it's fairly easy to make. And then as we go down in here, we have the staircase up to the spiral staircase, because putting that in the middle would probably make it very annoying for people to, you know, walk around in the shop and stuff like that. And we have a floor of some chiseled nether brick, which makes it look extremely like lava brick-like. And up here, these yellow banners are going to be where we place our kingdom's banner, so that people walk in, they know which kingdom this is hailing from. And obviously we have some more lights as well around, so that we can light up this area so no mobs can spawn. And here is where we'll have, you know, all of the ender chests full of different items that we have for sale. And over here we have a vanilla ender chest. And actually, there's kind of a interesting door system I've placed here. On this side is a pressure plate, and there's a trap door, and there's some slabs. So you can only get in through here. This way no mobs can actually get in, and it was also a nice way to hang up the banners kind of in the front door, so as you like walk in, you're like going through the banners, because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of like of the occult and of magic and stuff like that, or like religion. I don't really know. That's kind of what this whole place is. As you see, we'll be walking out, and I'll show you guys. And I guess we'll just kind of go into creative flight here. Yeah, look at that. Look at all of that. Basically what we have here is we got this part, which is made out of granite, and we have some X-tones that are what this is made out of, and some charred nether brick stairs and slabs to prevent some mob spawning. I'll probably put some on here too, now that I think about it, because it probably fits a bit better. But we also have some red concrete, little like symbols on the outside, and as we go up, this red concrete actually spirals up it, and then there is some red stained glass pane that's also there as well, to make it look like, kind of like fire is spiraling up. So yeah, it's kind of looked like it's spiraling up, because basically like, our kingdom is going to be full of like magic users and stuff like that, and that's kind of the look that we're going for, at least for this shop, not for the castle exactly, or the main kingdom. but that's kind of a sneak peek into what the kingdom really is all about. So I think that about wraps up showing off the build. So at this point, we're going to go back to the KerPOWcraft server so we can gather up some resources and start to build this thing. Okay, so I have finally gathered up everything that we will need for the build. Now, just to go over all the stuff that we need 39 lit redstone blocks, which we have right here. We need 4 duskbound lanterns, which we have 8. We need 4 dark oak trapdoors, which are in this right here. We need 4 obsidian pressure plates. We have those. We need 12 red layer X-tones. We have them right here. We have 16. We need 48 grayism X-tones, which are right here. 76 red concrete, which we have right here. We actually have 80. We need 4 acacia trapdoors, which we have here. We need 2 of any type of stained wooden slabs, which we have 6. We need 15 of my kingdom's banners, which we have right here. We have 49 nether brick right here. We have 32 black stained glass right here. We have 308 black vect X-tones, which we have right here. We actually have 320. We need 40 red fort X-tones. We have 48. We need 72 nether brick fence. We have 74. We need 34 charred nether brick stairs. We have 40. And we need 39 charred nether brick slabs, which we have 42 of. We need 128 dark gray mist X-tones, which we have right here, exactly 128. And we need 8 granite brick slabs, which we have 12 of. And we just need basically a bunch of granite, andesite, and some other type of stained glass, which I'm going to go with red stained glass for here. So these should be all the resources that we actually need. So we are going to take these with us, place them in our trusty little ender chest, and we are going to head off to the build site, where we will start to, I guess, lay out the area of where to build, and then we will start to build our building. Okay, so we are finally here, and this, like I said before, is the area where we are going to start building the gigantic tower, the spire that we built in the testing world. It's basically going to be right next to Tolbert's base and Mir's little, whatever the shop that she has. I forget what it's called. Miravis Market. Yeah, right next to the Miravis Market, or kind of not necessarily next to, because I don't want to encroach too close to it. It's most likely just going to be on this hill right here. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to do a little bit of terraforming, obviously, because we got to get rid of these trees. We might flatten out the dirt area a little bit over here like that. And we're going to probably just set down a little perimeter using some red wool. Now I brought a rose bush, some bone meal, and some more string to make more wool, and some dye, so we can make more red wool if we run out. But I think that that's what we're going to start doing before we do the build. And after we do that, we are going to go cut down these trees, and we're going to flatten out this dirt. So, yeah, never drink and throw ender pearls, because stuff like this happens. Help! Alright, so this is kind of how far I got. I took out all the trees around that area. I kept those because they seem fine. Maybe I'll get rid of that one. I don't know. It depends on how far I build the building over here. Might not be that big, but it's basically just going to be kind of like right in this area. We actually spent a lot of time kind of messing around with the dirt behind it, and it's kind of a mess. So I think before we actually start to build it, even though we already have all the stuff down, we have the scaffolding, we got rid of the trees, we sort of leveled out the dirt. We should probably take out that area too. But we're probably going to kind of, I can show you guys. Let's see. Yeah, like, I mean, look at this. Like, there's stone all over the place. I mean, look at this. Look what happened. Look at the gigantic mess I made, you guys. Look at this. I'm not even gonna, I mean, probably this entire area right over here. I'm not even in the building. So I gotta fix this up so that no one gets mad that I made the KerPOW area look not beautiful. No, I'm joking. No one probably is gonna get mad at me, and I am more or less likely fixing this because I want it to be fixed. Because if this is my building, this is also kind of like my little area. So I want it to look nice. So I'm gonna get started on that, and see you guys in a sec. As you can tell, we've got kind of the foundation going, and we're working on this part, and we're also working on the staircase up because I thought that would be pretty annoying. So let's go in and see what I've done. Go in. Obviously, we know that secret entrance is not so secret anymore because, well, we haven't put up the banners yet. But this is what I'm working with right here. I got all the blocks here like before when I showed you guys. And we've kind of got the interior, most of the interior done. We got the floor done. And this red wall over here is, well, it's over there somewhere underneath that stuff. And right here is to designate where all of those chests are going to go when we place them in here. So we walk up here, we have the andesite slabs and stairs, and then the pillar, and we kind of go up here. Now this is really dangerous because there's no, you know, like, glass to keep us from falling down. I've almost died a couple times accidentally falling off this thing. Luckily we have the elytra, but unluckily enough, I suck at flying with the elytra. Alright, so we have actually started to build up the middle towering part of it, and from the looks of it, we have actually run out of granite. It looks like I brought too much andesite. I think, like, let's look. Yeah, I mean, in our inventory, we have all this andesite. But we don't need any more because I think all of the andesite part is done. And we didn't bring enough granite. We probably should have brought, like, maybe a couple of more stacks. But no worries, we can definitely go and find a mine somewhere near here. I don't want to really take any from, like, you know, that area or any of those areas. We'll go down into a mine, and we can definitely bring back maybe 2 or 3 stacks. I think 1.5 stacks will be fine, but let's just take like 2.5 stacks just to be safe. Alright, so as we come into the scene, yep, there it is. We finished the designs on the middle part right here, and we've been working, oh god, and now we are working at the top right now, trying to get this done, but it doesn't look like we actually have enough glass, enough red stained glass panes, or glass actually for that matter. I think we have, like, after doing that glass, we have like 3 we have 3, oh, we don't have it with us, but we have 3 actual red glass left, so we can't even make like 16 glass panes, which obviously wouldn't be enough. So to cover the outside, before we do that, we have to go back to the base and get some more, to craft up some more. So after I finish this area, this top area, we're gonna build up the rest of this platform right here after the black stained glass, and put the nether brick fence and the glass panes, and then build up even more of the black vect stone, and then we're going to place these lair and fort blocks and more of these lit redstone lamps, which we somehow are missing too. I might have counted wrong. And after that, all that's left is placing the dustbound lanterns as we go up from the top vect platform, and the obsidian pressure plates and the dark oak trapdoors. And that should be it, aside from the red stained glass panes. Yeah, that should be the entire thing complete. Well, here it is in all of its glory. It's raining at the moment and I can't do a thing about that, but we can at least behold my awesome build. I mean, wow. This thing, I always forget how cool it looks with that red, like, blazing spiral fire going up into the tower. Oh man. Honestly feel like I should probably change this to like a really bright red block, like, you know, it's being created down here and flowing up into here. Might make that change, but then the inside will look strange. I don't know, maybe we can make some sort of other effect. But yeah, it is totally done. Oh yeah. Looking at this from coming down on top of it, looks awesome. Although, for some reason, I don't know if you guys are getting the same vibe that I am. Like, if I were to come at it from this angle, first off, it looks like a lighthouse, but second off, it kind of looks like it's missing something like on the top. Maybe I'll add something. Oh. Maybe I will add... I don't know. See, I like that it's flat on the top. I don't necessarily think I want it to be like, something like that or like that. But I think... I don't know. I think maybe we could make it a little bit taller. Give it a little bit of... give it a little bit of shape at the top to make it like up maybe like a few blocks or so. So it's like an Oreo on top of a candy cane on top of some, like a Hershey Kiss that's been split in the middle or something. I do not know. Now, of course, we still have one more thing that we need to do. And as you can tell, Tolbert is online, and he is actually over... I think he's in his... Yeah, it's right there. I already showed him this, and he... Wow, yeah, he really liked it, so I... Even before showing you guys, I showed someone that gave me the okay, and it's alright. But, like I said before, we still have one more thing to do. Obviously, in the previous build that we saw in the testing world, it had these yellow banners here, and they were supposed to be our kingdom's banners. And so now, they're there, and there was also some in here. So, we're going to try and place... Oh, it actually did place. So we're going to place those there. This basically just kind of, tells everyone that this is our territory. Once you are in here, you are under our kingdom's jurisdiction. So basically, this is kind of like our embassy in a sorts. It's kind of like anyone who is a citizen of our kingdom can seek asylum here if they wish to, and it would be totally legal. I mean, that's just pretty awesome right there. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so that is the finishing touches. Obviously, these red wool here will signify which type of, chests of items and stuff and that we'll be selling. And actually, this one is just for the normal ender chest, but we still need to work on putting up the signs for all the stuff, and we actually need to craft up some of the stuff that we need to put into these chests as well. So we will probably save that for the beginning of next episode, and also most likely working on the path that leads down to here, and hopefully either getting rid of or fixing this acacia tree right here so it can flow nicely. So, with all that being said, this is the end of the episode. If you like what you watch, click that like button, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. See you guys in the next episode.